This podcast is part of the OIW Podcasting Network.
Hey guys, welcome back to Guilmy Talks. This is Guilmy again. I just want to say thank you for coming back, checking out the show again. I just want to say today's guests, that's right, guests, are the Grinder Mark, Shwa, and Aiden Rayne. And today's episode, we talk wrestling, we talk PWO, and we talk kids, because we all have them. Yeah, we just kind of shoot the shit for a while. We have fun, and you know what? It is a blast talking to these guys. I am definitely having both of them back on the show. I do want to do a one-on-one interview with Mark Shwa down the road, and this one was recorded a little while ago in December, and you will notice a couple things where we're talking pre-lockdown, kind of joking about going into another lockdown in Ontario, and then it happened. So there's that. Everything's pretty good with me lately. I'm staying busy, staying hustling. And a new thing. If you want to hear me on This Is Brendone, This Is Brendone. I always say Brendone. I always read it that way, but it is Brendone. So we do a 3-hour show there. Go listen to that, and it's tons of fun. We talk podcasty goodness, and I start the show off with kind of a amazing story, which I totally forgot I said on the show there. So go check that one out. Go support my sponsors, batsinthebelfryart.com, amazing artist. RobDay59 for any graphic design you need, and go check out Doing Fine Kitchens. Right now they're currently closed because of everything going on, but when they do open up, go check those guys out because the food there is absolutely amazing. It's in Dundas and Sons Brewing, right on Dundas and Adelaide in London, Ontario, Canada. And I just want to say to everyone who listens, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Any messages I get from the show always makes me smile that you guys want to listen to a project I started way back when in 2016. And yeah, that was absolutely amazing and crazy, and it's been a fun ride so far. And the show's picking up. It's getting bigger and better, and there are some changes coming. Had a very, very productive phone call the other day, but gotta keep that under wraps until later. So I will talk to you guys on the back half. Enjoy the show. Good morning, good evening, good night. How is everybody doing out there? This is Guilmy again, and on the line I have two amazing guests right here. I have the Grinder Mark Shwa himself finally on Guilmy Talks. I have been meaning to have this guy on forever. And my second guest, welcome back to the Anarchist Aiden Rayne. How's the day going, guys?
It's good, man. Good. Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm pretty good. It's I will be honest, I'm not feeling the greatest today, but you know what? I had a fantastic day. Just kind of hung around the house. I was baking, cooking again, and just kind of home day for the first time in months because I've been so friggin' busy. Like, I got to actually 3 strands of my lights died. They got waterlogged when it rained, so yeah. I had to fix that this morning. And my wife is a Christmas nut. It's her favorite holiday. She loves it, so there has to be lights. That's it.
Fair enough. We got our first Christmas tree for our little girls this year, and it's I'm not normally a Christmas person, so it's been interesting. I have a love-hate relationship with Christmas.
Sounds about right. Same with me. Like, only reason I really got the tree up or anything is because I have the little guy. Other than that, it would be like, no, we don't need that.
Yeah. Oh man, it was like I am a Halloween guy, but over the past couple Yeah. Over the past couple years, I've been warming up to the Christmas thing with the kids and just seeing them on Christmas morning. It's all the work that the family puts in. Worth it.
Yeah. It changes with everything changes with kids, right? Doesn't matter what it is, everything changes with kids.
Oh yeah. And I actually have 4. Mark, you have 2?
I have 2.
1?
Yeah.
2? Okay. Yeah. And Aiden, you still have the
one.
The one in Canada and the one in Mexico, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We're not allowed to talk about the one in Mexico.
No.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, first question for Mark. Why did you start PWO?
A lot of the reason we started PWO was kind of had a bit of a chip on my shoulder the way Fringe went.
Is it public knowledge that you're one of the owners?
Oh, it is now. Yeah, I think it's pretty public knowledge. I don't think people are that surprised by it. But yeah, we started it mostly. Bill and I kind of started it up because we didn't like the way that Fringe went, and I have a pretty big relationship with the city of Burlington. I've worked most of my life in Burlington. I've lived there for about on and off 7-8 years. And I knew that there was a big wrestling community there. It just wasn't getting the attention that it deserved. And I really thought that there was a market there, and I really wanted to try it. It's turned out we were right. There is a market in Burlington, and people want to see independent wrestling there. But that was really it. It was kind of I want to see if this works. I really want to try a market that everyone keeps telling me is dead. And I guess I wanted to prove that I could do it. I guess for lack of a better word.
Yeah, I totally understand that. I live in London, Ontario, and the only company who has run here since the second HRT show has been Smash, and they run once every 6 months before COVID.
Yeah, fair enough.
And they were getting 300 to 400 people, and then at the London Music Hall. And
well, yeah, we had that crossover show that we did with Smash, and that was a lot of fun too. So I think we have a great relationship with Smash. I love what they do. I think almost everybody who's promoting kind of wants to get on that level that Smash is at. I think it's kind of the
I personally worked for Smash, and coming out in their entrance area, I haven't seen anything like it in Ontario.
Oh no, and I've interviewed Seb, and we're on good terms. Where he's an acquaintance of mine. Anybody now, but no, I really enjoy that he does the Fanshawe shows because as I was talking to you before hitting the record button, I like to drink at wrestling shows and be able to walk the 10-minute walk home whenever he did the Fanshawe Collar shows, which is
or at the very least stumble to a tab that's only going to cost you $3.
I'm very cheap. I'm good at walk.
That's fair.
Because that normal 10-minute walk sometimes take me 25 after those shows because me and my buddy we're neighbors and we both go, and that's about it.
One too many of the wobbly pups.
Yeah.
Just he's also the same guy who fell down the embankment going to one of those shitty hotels by the rocket pile there. So,
oh yeah.
In the middle of winter, it was -20. We're walking back. It was stupid.
The rock pile, which I think is having to move now. I think that location's completely done after this last COVID thing.
I have no idea.
A lot of places got hit pretty hard by COVID, right?
I was a restaurant guy for 20 years. I got out in 2018 because I was going to stab somebody. It was getting to that point. It just,
definitely been a time where it's I'm just gonna stab him. It's okay.
When somebody you didn't give me my bottle of champagne for New Year's. You ruined my New Year's. I'm like, it says right on the your ticket, we're not doing table service. because it's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's amazing how quickly people can't breed, right? When it's something they want.
Oh my God. Yeah, I have many customer service stories, which I will be telling because I no longer work in the industry. And guys, check in the new year. I'm going to kind of be doing another side project show called Customer Service Stories. Yep. I think we will all be back.
Yeah, I got some stories. We'll save those stories for another time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, I need content for the new show. So yeah. And I forgot to ask you, what does PWO actually stand for?
Pro Wrestling Ontario.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We were originally pitched the idea of Championship Wrestling from Ontario, but then as soon as we said it kind of publicly, somebody else took it. So we went a different route with it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not going to bring that guy up. But I just want to talk wrestling. You have had Mark. You have had a pretty good career in Ontario. When did you actually lace up the boots for the first?
My first match was December.
When the dinosaurs still roam the world?
Yeah, December 8th, 2003, I think it was. It was December of 2003. That's all I remember. It was sometime in the early December. And it was against a super, super young Scotty O'Shea. That was my first match. He was like 14. And he
was like a baby.
Yeah, he was. And his gimmick was that he was playing like a mama's boy. And the entire time, everything I hit him with in that match, he cried after his mom. And the entire time, I'm trying not to laugh. And like, it's hilarious. He did it so well because like he's just such a naturally funny person. He always has been. But when he's crying like mommy, when you have him in a chin lock, it's like it's so hard not to laugh. And you're just trying to like, like look intense and be like, oh, I'm scared.
Trying to like beat him up, and you're like, oh god.
Yeah, everyone's cheering for you, but you're essentially beating up a 14-year-old kid, and everyone's just like, yeah, hit him harder. I'm like, oh, okay.
But it's like, or you even have those instances like now when like you're in the ring and like you really like someone's entrance music, and you're supposed to be like hating on them, and you're like for me that happened with Death Proof. Tid's music I always loved because he used Pharaoh Monch. And I just be like, dun, 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 dun. And I was like, oh no, damn it, here I am singing my opponent's music as he's coming up to like beat my ass.
That's why I always try to come out second, right? I can dance behind the curtain, no one can see.
Yeah, exactly.
Ontario wrestlers do have some interesting music. And the music matches most of the guys because I have been looking all over the continent right now at wrestling because I'm looking for new guests and trying to get people on the show from outside the Ontario scene. And man, the guys who wrestle in Ontario are freaking good. Like,
oh yeah.
And I'm not just saying this, promote the hometown stuff. Like, I would put the Ontario scene against anything in North America right now. Like, Florida's good, has a scene. Texas has a scene. Michigan and all those Michigan guys, the Buffalo guys are coming up here to wrestle, and it's great to see.
It does kind of say something for what the scene is.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you got guys from Michigan and like New York State that want to come up here to work, like it tells you exactly how good the scene is up here. I think if you like took half of Ontario and spread it across like most of the states, the guys that you would send to the state would probably be the top guys in every one of those companies.
Oh yeah.
There's so much talent in Ontario.
Like I'm just gonna list off a few names and just like Psycho Mike. How is he not signed? Seriously.
I don't know. I don't know. He should have been signed a long time ago.
It is one of those things that I'm just like, how is that man not main eventing like Ring of Honor? He would fit in perfectly with that company right now with the comedy gimmick that he has, and he has the chops to actually wrestle. Like it's not like he's just
I may have watched him wrestle a blow up doll.
I've watched him wrestle a blow up doll. It was awesome.
Yep. But, like, it doesn't make any sense why a guy that good, like, he's gotten a couple looks, if I remember, but, like, he really should be somewhere else than here. Yeah.
Like, what's that company in Japan that he went over for?
DDT?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was DDT.
Why is he not? Why is he not main eventing DDT? And I'm just picking one guy. There's Justin Sane. There's Warhead. Why that guy never got a huge run in the States, I will never know. As a hardcore guy in GCW or other
have you
hardcore.
Have you ever talked to him about like stuff like that? It's
Yeah.
quite funny when he tries to answer you that.
Oh yeah.
He'll tell you it's himself. Well, I'm the reason
yeah,
I'm not in the States.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And then he got his trip to Mexico, and then I did an entire podcast with him about that trip, like right after, and I lost it. My computer crashed. Like, it was like the day after we had it set up, and my computer just went to shit, and I totally lost it.
I'm sure that Warhead had a lot of good stories from that trip too.
When doesn't Warhead have good stories? Just about anything.
That's
really.
A very good point.
Like I'm gonna try to go down and make weapons with him one of these Fridays. Just go down after work, jump on the highway. I'll be there in I'll be there in an hour and 20 minutes. Everyone listening, because that's how long the speed limit is supposed to take you to get there.
Really, it's going to be 45 minutes.
Exactly.
If that. I got a heavy foot when I drive. Some people do, some people don't. Like anybody else's has anybody have issues with driving and somebody just starts pounding the brake, the imaginary brake?
Oh yeah. Like my shoot job is literally being on the road all day, and oh my god, people just brake check me in my truck all the time and drive pretty slow in the fast lane. And I don't stop on a dime. Yeah, go ahead, brake check me, you idiot.
Yeah, just gonna be on top of you now.
Here's a 5-ton truck full of fridges. Good luck.
Oh yeah, just like
could win that battle.
When I was 18, I was doing my high school co-op at the food bank, and they had me driving these like enormous vehicles, like vans and things that you should have proper licensing to drive. And they just put
here's this big rig. Go ahead, kid.
Actually, I didn't do an 18-wheeler, but the one down from it, like the
truck. Yeah.
Those, the big box of vans and flatbeds and those guys. Yeah, I was driving those. No training in any way, shape, or form. No license. I just got the 90s were different.
I have a buddy who give me power tools. He'd be like, just point it that way.
Yeah. Just point the front of the truck towards the direction you want to go in. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm also the guy who let his 13-year-old son use a grinder last week. So
you let him use Mark Shaw?
Get used by a lot of people. It's all right.
Somebody got the joke.
So I must ask. Like, given society nowadays, where you're either busting up weed or it's the dating site for gay men. Like, how have you not changed your moniker, man?
You know what? Because gay guys will still spend money on shirts. So why change it now? And I'm pretty sure in the gay community, I'm called a bear. So like I can just bring in that crowd. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. But if it sells shirts, it sells shirts.
Yeah,
I guess that works.
Yeah.
Because you want to sell as many of those PWO shirts as you possibly can, and you can find those at
Lies. He wants to sell his own shirts.
I know.
I do sell my own shirts too, but I do like selling PWO shirts. That helps me too. You can find my shirts and PWO shirts on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Okay.
Just look up either Grinder Mark Shaw or Pro Wrestling Ontario. You'll find both of them on there.
Oh yeah, just because plugs.
Yeah, plugs. Doesn't Aiden Rayne have a store? Don't you have a pro wrestling? Yeah, there you go. You can look up Aiden Rayne too if he ever decides to plug his own stuff.
Yeah, this is how cheap I am. As a podcaster, they want me to fork over $75 to get a to get a
if you weren't a performer, they kind of kept the rules in check.
Yeah, and I'm just
it was like that even if you didn't have like a certain amount of followers for a while too.
Yeah.
And then they changed it, and then they're like, oh, okay, now if you're just a performer, that's fine, whatever, you can have your store for free now. But everybody else, no, you gotta pay.
Oh yeah, which is, I don't know if it's a $75 one-time fee or if it's just
no, it's one time. It's one time.
One time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I keep getting, I'm terrible with merch, and people keep asking, "Oh, can we buy shirts?" I'm like, I'm so lazy. I don't want to make it. That's it. I got so many things on the go, and I just don't want something else right now.
Well, it's like I have no graphic. My brain for like drawing is horrible. So anytime I've ever like come up with a shirt design, that's why I've had 2 in 7 years. It's because I can't draw. I can't use any of those apps or anything like that. I gotta pay to get someone to make my design.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I very rarely want to do that.
Well, you can go to one of my sponsors at Solid Designs on Instagram, or go see Rob Day 59. He's doing graphic work now. So, and
there you go.
Graphic people.
Yeah, Rob is one of my new sponsors now. So
nice.
Yeah,
sponsors are good. Can tag teams get sponsors?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You can get sponsors. Why not?
Yeah.
We get the Grindr app to sponsor us.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
You know what? I was sponsored by the Love Shop for 2 years, and it was awesome. And then
Sold those cars. Yeah, I can see.
And then they found out, upper management found out what this one store was doing and paying me for advertising. They're like, "Oh, this goes against everything." I'm like, "But we're independent contractors and we can advertise our own stuff, right?" "Yeah, but you got to get everything approved first." "We did here." "Oh, okay. Well, we don't like this, so you can no longer do it." "Okay."
Isn't that how that always works when it involves wrestling?
Oh,
everyone's like, "Oh, we don't like that. We don't want to sponsor that." Really? Because we got a whole bunch of people that are probably willing to like spend money on your product. All you have to do is let us put your logo up.
Oh yeah,
like plug it in.
You know, I found when I was
start selling spots on your gear. If you want my face, like if you want my chest, it's this much. If you want my pants, it's this much.
I'm actually
a walking billboard.
I'm surprised no wrestler has done that yet, to be perfectly honest.
It's kind of with like there wasn't Brock Lesnar's gear when he first came back. He had all of his like his sponsorship, his Jack Links and all that on it.
Yeah, and it was like carryover from his UFC contract. I think.
Yeah,
like,
and then of course, like then all of a sudden now everyone just wears Reebok.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like
no specialty, just Reebok. That's it.
Yeah. Just like some sports, they advertise on the gear. Some they don't. Like I am a huge hockey fan. Like I'll go back and watch old games. Seeing white boards is weird.
Yeah, right.
Before the money got involved.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's like if you watch European hockey, like all of the jerseys have like all these logos on them, and you're like, what is this team? What team is this? Is this like one of them got
like NASCAR on ice?
Yeah, pretty much. We're trying to figure out who the Honda team is, and like, oh, Honda's paying Toyota. Like, oh wait, no, they're actual teams. Never mind.
Yeah, that's why I kind of hate soccer jerseys.
Yeah, it's very similar with that too. Yeah.
Wasn't Jeep like where the name should have been for the country?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's okay for them, but I am never buying a jersey with huge advertisements. "Oh, I'm supporting my team." No, you're a walking billboard for Jeep.
Yep. What kinds of people are doing it?
Oh, just like what crazy stuff have you guys been watching during quarantine time? Me,
I don't think we can talk about that on a podcast.
This is 18 plus, so we're good. We can swear. You've been on the show before. You know this.
Yeah, but he's remembering goldfish on crack. He doesn't remember anything.
No. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised sometimes I remember like what I'm supposed to do half the time. I'm just like, oh shit, that's where I am. There I go.
I am okay. We keep all of our canned goods and dry food in the basement. Just
That's far. I want it close.
and well, once again, 4 kids.
Everything.
You hid it. All the good stuff's hidden behind the vegetables,
God, yeah.
right?
Yeah, like
You won't look behind the tomatoes.
You know what I absolutely love right now? That Chicago mix. That is my go-to snack right now. I don't know why. The popcorn.
I'm trying to figure out what Rayne's eating. What are you eating? It's driving me nuts right now. Okay, you just keep picking something up. I'm like, what are you eating? It's driving me nuts. Like, I want to know what you're eating.
See, I just wasn't going to bring more attention to it because. Oh yeah, no. The other day,
drinking too much else right now with an ACL surgery just passed 8 weeks ago. Eat snacks.
Oh yeah, and you're drinking
Wayne Gretzky's whiskey.
Oh okay,
and some Coke.
Wayne Gretzky's got a whiskey now.
Yeah, and a winery. That makes sense, though. Ouch, that was mean.
But
yeah.
I'm sorry. When the whole team protects you, you kind of can. You got no toughness.
But it's a different game now.
Yeah,
like, exactly.
It's a totally different game now.
I miss the enforcer guys because look how many times has the
Crosby scored goals because of that.
Yeah, like
I don't like Crosby either. Sorry.
How many times has Crosby been hurt because somebody like just destroys him?
Yeah.
There's no grinders. That's where the moniker came from. Being a grinder, it was like that's what it was in hockey. You were the guy that went out there and you threw fists and you got in the corner and you did all the ugly stuff.
Oh yeah,
that's where I got my moniker from. That's like
not
that old school hockey. No, not the gay app.
The gay app.
I didn't even know the gay app happened until after I picked the moniker, and I was like, "Man, that was a terrible decision. It's too late now."
Oh man, I already have gear made.
Yep, no, it's pretty much like I'm married.
It's already all over my ass.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Well, it's too late now. Just keep going.
So then you just turned yourself into a bear to appease them even more, right?
Yeah. Well, isn't it weird that it kind of just happens so naturally?
Yeah.
It's like my final form.
Oh no, it's final form is going to be Grandpa Wrestling because I think you're just going to be keep on it going like in about 20
geriatrics words
25 years
brings down me to pillows.
Oh god,
I can't bump like I used to, Sonny.
Oh,
don't work the knees. Don't work the knees.
Or you just
watch me now. Don't work the knees.
Yeah.
Oh god. You know what? I actually twisted my own knee yesterday. Not
I can't.
because
If I twist my knee right now, I'm done.
Oh, dude. No, you just.
I will need more drugs.
I've had many knee issues myself. That's why I'm
almost done on my blood pressure. Damn it.
I can't complain. I was gonna say I've had tons of knee issues, but I've never actually like tore anything.
Oh yeah.
And we're like
shut up.
with Aiden. Yeah, I was gonna say we're talking to Aiden Rayne just like blew out his entire ACL. So like whatever.
Worst thing I did was fall down the mountain on day 5 of my honeymoon, and if this was my leg.
Sure, your day 6 you spent in the hospital.
Oh no, I was in Cuba. I'm like, okay, let's tape it up, ice it. I'm gonna sit by the pool and wait to go home.
Yeah, you don't want to go to a Cuban hospital. That's the last thing you want to do.
No, I had the insurance. I had everything. Everyone's like,
you had the insurance and the ability to go, and still decided, fuck it, I'm gonna wait.
You know what?
It's a Cuban hospital.
And then I came home, and on the airplane, my knee ballooned up, like where people were genuinely concerned for me.
Yeah.
Mommy, is his skin gonna burst?
I think so. But hey, I got bumped up to first class because of it, so that was nice.
There you go. Lots of leg room. Cases exploded.
Oh yeah, it just like splatters everywhere. My poor wife is like, "Who the fuck did I just marry?" Oh god. No, but It was like my knee was like this, my foot was over here, my knee was bent at the wrong angle. Because
That sounds fun.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Sounds like a great time.
Yeah, it took about 9 months to get back to 80%, and yeah.
And you were bartending at that time too, eh?
Oh
And
God, I was
all day?
back to work in 3 weeks.
Oh,
Complete knee surgery, back to work in 2 weeks. Let's go. It's all right.
Yeah.
I'll just hop along.
Yep. Oh no, I didn't get the full
I now have the
surgery.
nickname Hop Along.
hop
Yeah,
along.
I didn't get the recommended surgery because I was so young at the time. I was 21, and they didn't want to.
I'm getting in trouble for eating all the licorice.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Exactly. I'm just gonna eat them.
Just go. Well, I'm hurt very badly. This is making me feel.
I need the licorice to get by.
Oh yeah. Oh, how?
It's repairing the tendons inside.
Oh yeah. How is the Wayne Gretzky whiskey though?
Delicious.
Okay.
Is it great? Is it a great one?
It's one of the better ones I've had. I wouldn't call it great.
Listen, Wayne Gretzky could be listening to this. Don't diss his fucking like whiskey right on the air.
Oh,
man.
is that what trying to get sponsorships? Is that what yeah, it's the best.
Oh, do you guys
send me a free case kind of deal?
Oh, I wish. Do you guys actually want to hear my Gretzky story?
I met his dad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Sat
Walter
behind
was
me at a hockey
great.
game.
Oh, such a great dude. Like, he actually met him at a Knights game when he was there because whenever the schools go, he shows up. So, because he loves the kids with hockey and he promotes children's sports and this. Yeah, we had to leave early, and he's outside with his keeper, and he sees the kids. And I got 4 kids. They're all wearing hockey jerseys. He just walks over. His keeper is pulling on his arm to get him to go, and he's like, nope.
Nope.
Nope. He's like,
Honestly.
I'm seeing these kids, and he's like, hey kids, how was the game? Why are you leaving? Da 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 da. And my kids are just lighting up and going, you were on the ice talking. Who are you? Where me, I'm like, holy crap, I'm talking to Walter Gretzky. But
is this man important?
He's a part of Canadian history. Yes, he is.
Yep.
Because I think Walter Gretzky changed the game of hockey more than his son did. And that is a very
Sure, you could debate that. I'm not disagreeing, but I'm sure that you could probably come up with some sort of debate with that.
Oh God, yeah. People have yelled at me because of that multiple times. But when I was working at the rec room, the Gretzky family came in, and it was a big private dinner. There was like 13 of them. Got to throw axes with the Gretzkys.
Oh man.
And that was fun. And the only one who actually got the thing to stick was Walter.
That doesn't surprise me.
Oh, no, because he's like a badass old man, and I could tell this is not the first time he's throwing an axe.
Should probably ask him how many people he's killed with an axe before you let him throw it anywhere near you.
Oh, no,
Man.
he just and he just grabbed it, like the 2 hands, and like just back like this. Yep.
You need to get Valhalla.
Working on. Try to beat Odyssey. Give me a break. I got 150 hours into this game. I'm really invested.
I have 70 in Valhalla, and I'm barely done the story. I just get lost. I just wander around hunting. I'm just like, ooh, England, look, walls, deer,
I'll get it, man. Don't worry. You clear it out for me. I'll get there eventually. It's like the hot tag. I'll get in. Don't worry.
I'll tell you the best
ready.
skill to get in that game. Missile reversal. You need to find that one. That's the best skill.
All right.
You just throw shit back at them. Fuck you.
I'm actually writing that down right now.
All right. And since you're both obviously gamers, what are some of your favorite games?
Favorite games are definitely the Assassin's Creed series and probably Resident Evil. Those things always were good for oh, I need to scare myself before going to sleep. Oh shit! There's a zombie trying to eat my face.
I'd probably say Assassin's Creed, Resident Evil.
I would hope Assassin's Creed. You have it tattooed on your body.
Right? Well, whatever. I don't have tattooed on my body. Doesn't mean I like everything. No. I would say the old Final Fantasy games.
Oh,
not
do you
the
have
new
you
one.
like D&D? So that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, yeah,
Wait a minute. You like D&D?
I've been playing D&D since I was 10 years old.
I grew up playing D&D. My dad was one of the original guys to bring it through the country.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was one of the first. I've been trying to get my dad on the show for years, and he big leagues me every single time.
No.
His excuse this time was he was waiting for a delivery.
Oh, I hope it wasn't Leon's. Because we don't
It's
show
your
up.
fault.
Yeah.
Oh no, he
He
just
couldn't have his father on his own podcast because you didn't show up with his couch.
I keep telling him, man, we don't deliver to London.
Oh yeah. No, he actually lives in Guelph. So.
You do deliver there.
Yeah, we do. We do. I actually delivered in Guelph, yeah, so I got no excuse now.
Oh
It's
yeah,
probably my fault.
he is an interesting fellow. So, in the 70s, he brought D&D. He took a trip to New
Oh, they
York.
played with his dad. You're that old.
Yeah. 70s, yeah.
You know, I'm older than Mark, right?
Yeah, right.
This is what's fun.
Oh yeah.
I just look older because I'm gray.
I
Because Aiden Rayne makes me go gray.
Uh,
Ever since I started
you
teaching
have
him, I
part
went
of the
gray.
dealing
I don't
with the 7
understand what
years
happened.
now.
Yeah, exactly. In the last 7 years, I went gray. And it's pretty much your fault. I'm sure, like, kids and stuff, too. But, like, it's pretty much your fault.
and then there's
Sounds
me.
about right.
I'm 40 years old, and I wish I had freaking grays.
Don't wish
I
that.
could give
Then
you
you gotta
some.
hide.
Yeah, no,
Just
really.
pull them out,
I
man.
have some, yeah. Like, I got some. You can have some.
Like, it's weird. I have gray
Sprinkle
body
them
hair,
through.
but no gray hair up here or on the face. Okay, I got one right here.
That's how
But oh yeah, I
It's
know.
a slippery slope.
It's like I got ID'd 3 weeks ago.
I don't think I've been ID since I was 16.
Yeah, I am 40 years old.
Always
The
rough.
person had my ID out.
Or they just figured, yeah, he needs this. Just let him have it.
Oh yeah, because I'm out with my lovely wife, and we're going shopping, and I pick up some paraphernalia at a shop, and they ID'd me, did the math wrong, and thought I was 50.
They're offering you seniors discounts. Here.
I have
Here you
never
go.
seen my wife go hysterical laughter like that in a long time.
Were they dipping into their own supply? Is that what maybe the math was a little off there?
Yeah, maybe, but since I used to work beside them for 2 years and they knew who I was, they still ID'd me because I think it
Still
was
got
kind
it
of
wrong.
And I'm just like, oh well.
And then they think you're 50 instead of like,
And they're like, you look
19
like
to go in the store.
because it's
Yeah,
you
so I was
ID
19.
you ID 25 and under, right? So I'm like looking
Still
and
get
just
ID,
going,
so
isn't it just at this point annoying now?
sometimes
It is.
I feel pretty because I look good. They need to see it.
And then she genuinely apologized when she thought I
And
was
she's like,
50.
"Oh shit, sorry, no, you're actually way too old for this." Like,
Yeah.
Oh, and just my wife
There's
laughing,
age
the
limits
cashier
now.
laughing. Then she brought her friend over to tell her this while I'm standing there, and I'm like, "Can I just pay for my shit? can I just?
Just give me my stuff. I want to leave.
please.
Yeah,
I'd like to leave. This is uncomfortable.
I'm just like, oh, whatever. It just happens, but it does. I love hearing the little voices every so often.
Yeah, my youngest is still awake because I guess she decides that sleep is no longer a thing she requires. And
Oh yeah.
My son does that
she's,
every once in a while. Daddy, I don't need to sleep. I can stay awake. Dude,
Yeah.
you're barely standing. I'm not sleepy. I'm not tired.
this one can't
You
even
okay?
stand yet, and she still doesn't want to sleep. She's just like, well, no, why? Like the other
I don't
one
need
gets.
this.
Yeah, the other one knows how to stand. I'm not going to bed until I know how to do this.
Yep.
But she just gets mad and screams at the TV. I think it's like the TV's fault.
Oh yeah, like my kids are now old and they're boring. 13,
Boring.
12 no, this is my kids now.
Oh yeah, I don't plan
Just
on
turn the
ever giving
Wi-Fi
my...
off. See if they still know how to talk. Boop.
Oh no,
Dad, the Wi-Fi's out. Yeah, I know. This is a board game. We're going to learn how to play it.
No, you gotta act just as shocked as they are when the Wi-Fi's out.
There you
Like, oh my god, what happened? Oh, everyone, help!
Yep. Oh, and if you guys ever, if you want a quick, fun board game to play with kids, that is actually fun.
Is there actually such thing as a fun, quick board game?
Yeah, Hordes of Power. Love it. It's like takes me and my boys about 20 minutes.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, just
My
slap
son
that.
just brings his puzzle. I have to do all the work, and then he'll be like, "I got the last 4 pieces, Dad. I got this."
Oh yeah, and you're like,
Yeah, thanks.
I just
did all that. No, I don't even get the satisfaction of finishing the job because you have taken it and took all the credits.
Wow.
Thanks, kid. Oh, he doesn't even help me like sort anything. I sort it all, build all the puzzle. Last 4 pieces, he's like, I got this. And then he's like, I did the puzzle, Daddy. I'm like, well, you got completionist trophies, I guess. Damn it.
Yay! There you go.
Yeah. You just clap and be like, good job.
Yeah.
We're
And then he goes, can we destroy it? I'm like, damn it. Just
we
finished
can.
that.
Just like when I was growing up, my dad was a huge D&D guy, so he tried to get me playing at like the age of 4.
You wouldn't understand your statistics. Just be like, I want them all in looking pretty.
And he tried to get me to paint my guy myself, and I'm like, and I'm
Oh,
a
no.
4-year-old kid,
done.
and it was like that big, and he's like, take your time.
Do you have your own
At
painted?
35, I couldn't. Oh, no.
Sean,
no,
you have your own?
I couldn't.
No.
No, I have no painting skills at all. I just buy them pre-painted because that's a smarter decision than sitting there for 3 hours yelling at a thing that's like half an inch long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that your problem all the time? Like you have to yell at the thing that's not a half an inch long.
I wish it was only that long. Then it would be so many surprised children. Remember, the first one wasn't planned, and neither was the second one. They were both surprises.
Oh, wait. People plan? What?
Some people do. We didn't at all.
Oh God, no. Well, we decided to. Okay, I think we're in a good spot. Let's just a month later. Yep.
No. We were using the pill still both times. Didn't work.
Yep.
Those pill companies probably owe me a lot of money.
I would be looking into this.
Yeah, we live in Canada. You can't just like frivolously sue anybody you want, unfortunately. We gotta live in the States for that.
Oh yeah, because the States is this happened.
We don't talk about them right now. They're going a little crazy.
No.
They're on their way back. Don't worry, it's okay. The orange guy's leaving.
Is he?
Well, I guess we'll wait in January and see if he actually
If he stops crying about things, maybe he'll leave.
Oh God!
Hey, listen, he's just working up. This is his heat. It'll be fine. Biden's gonna come back with a big comeback. It'll be fine. Don't worry.
It's over.
Oh, yeah. Just like
or there'll be World War III.
Oh yeah.
And it's not like we're dealing with a global pandemic, and they're literally the president of the country with the most the highest rates in the entire world. Yeah, you'd think he'd be dealing with that instead of crying about an election that he legally lost. But
well, yeah, he lost, right? It's not his problem anymore. That's pretty much it. He's like, oh, there's tons of people dying. That's not my problem anymore.
Then just give your fucking then give your 2 weeks and just leave.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Just be like, okay, I'm done. Here's my my 2 weeks. I'm just gonna coast.
Come on, bye.
Instead of the 3-month transition where Canada
just give 2 weeks notice. I'm getting on the next plane. I'm out.
No. Just do it like you're never coming back to that job. Just quit. Don't even give them notice. Just be like, I'm out, guys. Peace. They're gonna call you and be like, is he coming to work today? Like, Where are you?
Yeah.
You're just gonna ghost all their calls for like the next 2 weeks? Guess he's not coming back.
I have never done that. I wish I have with some of my jobs, but I've never had the satisfaction to just stop going.
I did it once, and because I really hated the job, and I found something much better, and they were like, "You can start on Monday," and it was like Thursday. I was like, "I want a long weekend. I'm just gonna not go back."
Yeah. Just like, I did walk out of one bar once because I was working under the table, and
Oh, okay.
and I was bartending. I was a quote-unquote bartender. I'm not there to fix their fridges, which I can do. I'm a pretty handy guy. They basically brought me in because somebody told them I can fix shit, and they wanted me as a handyman. And I'm like, okay, as a handyman, my rate's this. Oh, but we just want to pay you your bartending rate plus whatever tips you make. All right, I'm out. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah. Because that was a dick move.
Oh, totally. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna pay you to come in for this, but this is what we actually
Secretly, you're actually doing this.
Yeah, and when I tend bar, I wear bartending clothes. I don't wear handyman clothes.
Yeah.
Here's your
And
first cigarette rip. Oh, Christ.
And I don't want to do manual labor in a $50 shirt that I... when I bartend, I'm very flamboyant and out there. I normally wear like fuzzy leopard print and put the piercings back in, and yeah.
Nice.
I am that guy. I can flip bottles. I can do flair, and this is why I get called still, because people are like, oh, we need somebody. What about Justin? I'm like, I don't want to do it no more. I'm just tired. Staying up till 4 a.m. seems like a nightmare. Like,
especially with kids, right? Like staying up till 4 a.m. and be like, why? They're gonna wake up first thing in the morning. What am I doing?
Oh, I've done that. I decided to play video games like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then all of a sudden, like, I just started to sleep, and you get a hello.
Oh, the best
like,
ones.
oh, why are you there already?
All right. Hey guys, I just want to talk to you about something real quick here about socially distanced personal fitness with Matt. He's a semi-professional athlete with experience working from the elderly to teenagers and everyone in between. Whether it's you want to increase muscle mass, gain strength, lose weight, whatever your goal is, I know he can definitely help you. Because he is a former guest on the show. Gonna pull the curtain back a little bit. You will be working with the one and only Carter Mason. And he has given me this ability for my listeners here. I know you guys are going to reach out to him because he knows personal fitness inside and out. But when you mention this ad and you buy 6 sessions, you get number 7 free. All you gotta do is mention this. And he does the video call training, 30 minutes or 1 hour blocks. He does one-on-one in-home training, 30 minutes or 1 hour block. And he has the proper PPE and sanitation, so everything is safe and above board. What I want you guys to do, contact Mason Wrestling CA at gmail.com, and remember, tell him Guilmy sent you. Worst wake-up story. I got a pretty good one.
I think the worst one I've had is like, my little guy's only 3, so like we're trying to teach him like potty training and everything, and overnight's the worst. I think the worst I've ever had wake up is him like coming to my room basically naked and like trying to sneak his clothes into the hamper so that I didn't know he had an accident. And I was like, woke up and I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, my daddy. I'm sorry. I'm like, you're not in trouble. Like, it happens. Like, I don't expect perfection. Like, oh, right off the hop. Other than that, I don't think I've had anything bad. Hey, Shwa, you should tell the story of when I stayed over at your place. That wake-up call. That would be the worst one, I think. And it was
I'm trying to remember that.
That's the best. The penitent cream?
The what cream?
The penitent cream or whatever that your daughter got into?
Yeah. So my oldest in her room woke up before any of us actually got up and decided to go take the baby cream and dress herself and parts of her room in it. So we woke up in the morning time to her covered in cream, and parts of her dresser covered in cream, and parts of the wall covered in cream, and the floor. And we're just like, what the hell happened?
It looked like a butt cream bomb went off in this shower.
Yeah, like literally, it looked like a bomb went off. We're just like, how? How did you even get into that? That's when we learned
Didn't
that
you
she
leave
can
it somewhere she can get?
Yeah, it was probably my fault. I didn't realize she had such good reach. She's tall for her age, so I was like, oh, she can't reach that yet. No, she can. So
Yeah. I have two. The time my little girl double knee dropped me when I was lying down on the back of my bad knee.
Oh,
That sounds like fun.
I actually had to call in to work that day, but she was so upset, and like I was in a lot of pain that day.
My kid bumped my knee like 3 days after surgery, and then literally started bawling his eyes out. And I was like, buddy, it's okay. We're not used to this yet. Like, yes,
Accidents
it hurts.
happen.
Daddy's in pain, but like, it's okay.
Yep.
Do you love how like kids cry when they do like the minorest thing wrong? You're the one in pain, but they're crying like you just shot them. And
Yeah.
it's like, hey, I'm hurt here. Like, calm down.
Oh, and I do have a Vaseline story about my son Spencer, because he
That
was
sounds intriguing.
he was the worst napper of all time, and then he figured out how to open up his closet. So because we
Sounds
had
like your kid.
the
Except
change
slipperier.
table, the change table here in front of the closet with the two sliding doors, and I just had those little clip locks on it because once again,
You don't expect a child to open it.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to climb on the change table, unlock the sliding doors, move the change table
She used to
quietly,
the aspects.
grab
I
the
didn't think you could do
Vaseline,
that yet. Damn.
and paint the inside of the closet, like the backs of the doors, the wall, everything in there covered
Everything
in
is slippery.
Vaseline, the floor, everything. And
It's like an episode of fucking The Three Stooges when you go, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
and then he just walks out, washes his hands, goes back to bed.
I did nothing.
Like nothing happened.
And little kid
walks
washing
in,
his
sweats,
hands.
dies.
So there's like Vaseline handprints everywhere on the way there. The sink is covered in it. The soap dispenser's covered in it. And then
I
we
wonder
just
whose
see
little
like
handprint this is.
oh no, we knew because he was the kid who would also undress all the girls' dollies, hide under the table, and so he wouldn't nap. So he would he's very sneaky, and he would lie down.
Get me. No! Must hide.
Lie down, and I just see these two little eyes at like 10 o'clock at night. I'm watching Evil Dead, and I just see these two little eyes pop out under the table. I jumped out of my skin first, and then he starts crying because he thinks he's in trouble.
He really thinks he's about to get murdered.
Oh yeah, because I like big eyes. I'm like fighting stance, going, "What the hell is this?" And he's just like, "I'm sorry, Dad." I'm like, "How long have you been here?" "Since the screaming started." I'm like, "Oh God."
It's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is.
Oh no, it's Evil Dead. Yeah, one of my absolute favorite movies. Love that entire series. But
This is my boomstick.
yep.
Yep.
From Shop S-Mart.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, and you see me keep moving around here. I fell on my tailbone the other day, and
Nice.
I don't think it's going to fall on those.
no, I'm thinking about actually seeing a doctor about it because it really fucking hurts. And then they'll just say, "Oh, there's nothing we can do. Just don't
put some
do it
ice
again."
on it and walk around. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk it off. It'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
walk
It's
it
just
off.
like, can they actually cast that or what?
Yeah.
I don't think so
know.
because
I'm sure they
I
can
don't.
cast your butt if they really
Yeah,
want
I
to.
really don't want that.
But if they can, that's a good podcast.
Oh God, yeah.
And yeah, just be like, okay, I'm gonna get my butt like putting a cast. Everybody.
You're putting the cast right now.
Listen to this entire process while I go through it.
Like one of my interviews that fell through about 2 years ago. The guy who does vasectomies in London. I had
He sounds like a horrible man.
Actually,
I
very nice.
Call him.
His name is Dr. Bladders. He is he's a very nice guy. Tried getting on the show. It just did not work. And after the third or fourth time trying, I just kind of give up because that's just me.
Yeah.
I've tried enough. I'm over this.
Oh yeah, just like the amount of times I've messaged Channing Decker.
He doesn't do a lot of podcasts though. Like,
that's why.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah, that's why I like trying to get the guests that don't do podcasts often, but then I found. Yeah, well, exactly. I got interviewed yesterday, and I'm still not sure what happened or what I said. I should probably get that file before you post it.
I think you should
or you should just wait until it gets posted and then listen like everyone else and be just as shocked as what comes out of your mouth.
Yeah,
oh, God.
Like, oh no, I got to turn off my social media now.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Oh, the amount of messages I've been getting lately because of the show and people asking me questions or, oh, can you get this guy on your show? No, I cannot get Finn Balor on my podcast. Oh, why?
If only it was that easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just going to call up Finn. Don't worry, it'll be cool. Hey, Prince, you want to come
give him a ring on his phone here.
Yeah, just people don't understand. I can't get WWE talent on my show because many reasons. One, I am not Joe Rogan level podcaster, but
Can he even get them?
No,
Jericho usually gets them. Jericho's the only guy that was allowed to get them until he went to AEW.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and now when as soon as you go on his podcast, you're blackballed.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but I like what I'm actually seeing with like Impact, AEW working together, New Japan, Ring of Honor working together.
It's interesting, and then you get WWE going, "We're open for business if it works for us for 10 years." They don't even know if they're going to be a company in 10 years because you tend to run guys out of business.
But collaborations, that's like the new thing now with wrestling. Like, you got to be able to be open to collaboration with other companies, and WWE's want to do that. I think that's going to hurt them in the long run.
Unless they can buy you. Hey, a ball.
Yeah, which is now their feeder system because they've accepted that NXT isn't like development anymore. It's an actual brand because it's better than Raw and SmackDown. So they're like, we need a new feeder brand. Oh, Evolve.
Yeah. What did you guys think of War Games?
I have not seen all of it yet. What I saw.
I watched the women's match and was really bothered by just a psychology bit to my part. If I'm going to bring a weapon, I'm not going to just throw it right down. Every single one of the girls brought a weapon into the ring and then just threw it down.
And,
I didn't understand that at all. Like, I didn't know what the game plan was. If it was just like, hey, we're going to bring this plunder into the ring and set this up for later, but why bring it in the first place? Like, I don't know. It was off-putting.
And you guys know I've been a hardcore wrestling fan for a long time. Like that is my cup of tea. I love watching it. Like when
states, I like watching it and kind of doing it.
But just kind of.
I've only taken one bump in my entire life in one training class, and I knocked myself out. Yep.
Yeah. I don't want to do that.
Like I woke up in the car. Like it was not a 3 second, oh, I'm seeing stars. No, it's like, hey, do we have to call an ambulance for this dumbass?
Maybe. If you're waking up, ringed a car and don't remember any of it, yeah, I probably would have called an ambulance.
Oh yeah, it was like I went with a buddy of mine. We walked out, and oh well, he's on his feet. His legs are a little rubbery. Maybe take him.
Just put a stick behind him. Just poke him up while he stands.
Oh yeah. And I'm like, hey, why are we in training? Oh, you knocked yourself out. Oh fuck. All right. Yeah, that's my one bump story, and
it's a good one. At least your one bump
Yeah.
is memorable. Well, I guess not so memorable, but yeah. Yeah.
oh no, other guys
Other guys were like, "You was the best bump. It's the best bump I've seen."
I honestly don't even remember the name of this place. It was 98.
Baby.
Oh, baby.
Yep, the little one's going to bed finally.
Ah, good. All right. Pam, adult time. Sit on the couch, talk for 15 minutes.
Man, sleep. Yeah.
All right, see you tomorrow. Yeah, cool.
I pretend to sleep. My son just starts to poke me. Daddy, wake up.
Yeah.
You are sleeping. I have not scheduled sleeping time yet.
Oh man. My son is now waking up at 6 a.m. every day.
My son does that.
Yeah, but he's 13 and he has to go to high school. And
why are they waking up at 6?
Because
high school's not start till like 8.
No, it starts at 7:15.
It's online now. They don't even have to leave the house. So snow days don't even have to happen anymore.
No, he is going to actual school. He's not doing the
online learning.
Online learning. No, because their school actually seems to be doing it well. They haven't had a single case. So
that's good.
Not a single case. That's not bad.
No.
I know there's a lot of schools out in Hamilton aren't doing so well.
Yeah, Hamilton is like London is still in the yellow, I believe, or we're
going to red.
Yeah, I think we just went to orange like this week. And
what are you at now?
Pardon?
We've been at red for like 3 weeks now. It's I keep thinking that we're gonna get locked down, but we're not. Apparently,
no.
You're like just gonna get
Ford's going the Trump route. I don't think he's going to lock us down again, even if it's needed. Because if you look at the numbers now, it's if you look at the daily numbers now, they were higher than when we actually got locked down the first time.
Yeah, and like that's the thing now. Masks are mandatory and all that stuff. So like the numbers are still going up, and all the precautions that you can put in aren't really making a difference. If you're either going to lock them down or you're not, right? And
yeah.
Didn't seem to do anything last time. It didn't stop anything. So.
No, because we only locked down for 2 weeks and not 4 weeks when you need a 28-day cycle. You want to kill it. If you want to eliminate it, you have to do 28-day lockdown to eliminate 2 gestation cycles.
Perfect example is what Taiwan did. They've only had 567 cases, 17 deaths.
Yeah. Like New Zealand had really good numbers too. Like they just locked the whole country down for like a month, and they're like, nobody go anywhere. And then after that, they're like, okay, you're free. Go ahead.
Yeah, and that's what. Yeah, because Canada can be compared to New Zealand. Very like the population, this widespread population are very similar. But Taiwan's a very densely populated country. So like the States, they have people literally living like 12, 15 people to 2-bedroom apartment. That's most of that country. And it's how are they doing better than the States?
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, right? It's like how bad are they doing down there with Taiwan? And like 15 people to a house.
Yeah,
and they're pretty much almost back to normal.
Oh, and that's why I'm so happy the border's closed. You guys probably aren't so much, but I'm very happy the border's closed.
You know what? It makes sense to me. It's not like some guys can still get across the border, and that's good for them. But like, I think this is the wrong time to have the border open.
Mm-hmm.
I know it would if we were running shows on a consistent basis. I know it would definitely change the scene up. Because there would be a lot of guys who wouldn't be able to come up here. A lot of guys that would take bookings in the States that wouldn't be able to. But I actually think that would probably be the best thing for Ontario that's happened in a long time, because companies that wouldn't normally look at some people would actually be kind of forced to use guys that they're not normally used to using.
Yeah.
And that might give a bit more of a variety to a lot of shows.
And I think the quote unquote the Hamilton guys are some of the hardest working guys. Like, if they get a shot, they prove it over and over and over again. And I know there's certain guys in every area that aren't, but most of the Hamilton guys that I've seen, like when I did Ethan's fight, the Hamilton guys were the first guys there.
Yeah, they usually always are.
They were waiting for me to show up to open the doors, and I'm like, hey, and
I roll up to like the PWO venues, and they're usually there before I am. When I tell them be there at 1, I show up at 12:30. They're there at 11:30. Yep. So like, I show up early thinking I'm going to beat all them to the venue. They've already beat me there. They've all been standing around for an hour, being like, "What took you so long?" I'm like, man, I'm early. You guys aren't even supposed to be here yet.
Yeah. And they some of these guys want to put in the work, and they want to be a part of the show and set up and do whatever's necessary. And
I think that comes down to like who their trainers are, right? Like Rip Impact instills that kind of mentality in them, and that's where they got that idea. You want to be in this industry, you got to work for it. It doesn't just get handed to you because you're good.
Oh yeah, just like I'm gonna drop a name, a guy that I absolutely love, Tyler Arrow.
Love Tyler Arrow. Love him.
He was one of those guys that when I was doing Ethan's fight, he offered to do, I'll make my own graphics, I'll do this, whatever you need, let me know. I want to help. And because of that, I really respect the dude, because
he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Yep. He wants to be involved. He wants to challenge himself. He's always looking for ways to get better. He's one of the rare, and I'll say this like with all due respect to all the younger guys, he's one of the rare like guys that like after every match he'll be like, "Did you watch my match? Like, what could I do better? Do you have any suggestions?" Like,
and he's even asked like, I'm no one, and he's been like, "What did you think?" And I'm like, "Here, I'll give you what I thought, but I'm not anyone to really say anything about anything."
Oh yeah, just
I've
like
not been anywhere special.
And
it's the right attitude, right? Like, he knows, like you've been in the industry for a while, right? Yeah.
Critique is going to help him in some form or manner, because if you had enough heart to give him a bit of a critique, he knows you cared enough to pay attention to it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And that's important, right? That's important for his development, and his development is important for everybody else too, because if he steps his game up, people want to stay on his level. They have to step up their game. And it's like a constant evolution.
Up, yeah.
Oh yeah, just like one match I want to see that I don't think has happened yet is Tyler Arrow versus Kyle Boone.
I don't think that's happened.
No,
I don't think so. It could happen in no ring.
Almost, it could have happened.
No, but then Tyler got hit by a car.
Yeah, but his eyes opened up at the end there.
Yeah, he's not dead yet.
He's not dead yet.
He's not dead yet. So Hill didn't actually murder him completely.
Oh, just he'll show up in a blue jumpsuit with a white mask of some kind. Just kind of
he'll be the Blue Arrow now.
Oh, and
there you go.
Yeah. And Mark, I do got to say that match with you and Jojo Von Tavius, the video game match.
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed doing that. Oh. I really enjoyed doing that. That was a lot of fun. It was the first time I ever worked with Jojo, so it was a lot of fun to work with him. And the way that match was edited together was just so much fun to watch. I was really happy with that outcome. I thought that was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, and Jeremy is a great editor, and
oh yeah, he did great things with that.
Did you guys film? That was the one that filmed like 2 days after surgery, right?
Yeah. That was the second. That was the middle nowhere one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I
Oh, yeah.
really enjoyed
It
that.
was very sad. I was supposed to be with that one too, and then, surgery kind of trumped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
you-
fixed so I could fight again, or ref some matches because I can't fight right now.
Yep. And I think, and I'm just loving knowing North. I'll actually attach the Patreon page to this to the show whenever it drops. But I'm loving knowing North because it's so much. Just you can tell the people there are having fun.
Oops. But the best part about that is the man that's just getting to let his imagination flow.
Yeah.
The fact that he has no limitations anymore. Anything he wants to do can be done. It's not in nature. Guess what? We can build it, and it's part of a set. And there we go. Look.
If
So
you
his
know what,
imagination is fully unleashed. There's
Yeah, and
nothing to hold him back.
Oh yeah.
feel special when we were doing like both things that we filmed, like they feel special. They were special, but even just like before we got to see any of the footage, it just
Just the day
it
in
felt
general
different.
was
Yeah, it was
great,
just
yeah.
it was such a positive.
I've never
atmosphere.
had that atmosphere at a show like that we've like live audience or anything has been a part of. So like just getting to like have that atmosphere of just
Yeah, it was very
everything-
stress. It's very
yeah,
stress-free.
everything was,
It was
stress free. There was no like, God damn, if we botch, we're screwed.
Yep. It was.
And just
I don't know. It was just different. It was different, and it was fun. And
But we never, I don't even think the day that I filmed and refed, I don't think we refilmed anything. I think it was all one takes.
yeah, I think everything was. I think even the second one that you weren't at, I don't think we did any retakes. I think everything was one shot. It was. It just everything clicked. Everyone worked well with each other.
Yeah,
It
everyone
was
just is like
and
feeds
it's
off
because
each other. We make fun of each other.
I love this watching the Smack Talk when you guys are because
I wrecked a match and smoked pot and was drinking. Like Shaw the J comes up, asks me the rules, and I look at him and go, "I'm drinking, don't care." Kick, and then proceeds to kick Petey Skills in the nuts.
Hey, listen, it's a good way to start a match. There's no rules. Why would I lock up? I just kick him in the dick.
Just kick him in the dick. It's
You
okay.
just walked up and kicked the man in the dick, and then you're throwing him over the barrels, and
Yeah, try repping that and not getting hit with anything that he's throwing around.
no,
Just like an angry gorilla, just throwing things around.
Hey, I told you to get it with.
podcaster. Well,
I
yeah, he
also
did.
think didn't we break a chair too, and you got mad at me.
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, no, the barber chair broke. I got mad at you. I blamed you for it. I was in the heat of the moment. I just assumed it was your fault.
Probably was
You're the
my
referee.
fault. Just,
You were the referee. It was probably your fault.
Probably.
It's just I am, and I need to get Warhead back on the show. Just our schedules right now are not working because I love picking that guy's brain because it just
He honestly, people like give bad attitudes about him, but like the man has done nothing but help me, and like my kid loves him. I'll be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Who's your favorite?" Here's the best part: I wrestle. My tag partner, who knows my son, hangs out with my son. I asked my son, "Who's your favorite wrestlers?" Oh, Kobe and Moorhead. I'm like, dude, like,
Maybe one day we'll be favorite wrestlers for your kid.
Maybe.
Yeah.
he still loves like daddy's like titles and all of my wrestling stuff, but like, yeah, no, I'll ask him, "Who's your favorite one?" And like, if I ask him, be like, "Well, what about daddy?" He'd be like, "No." I'm just like, "Oh, thanks, dude." Like, no.
No,
just
you're
like,
not Warhead.
Mm-mm. No.
because he does have a very distinctive look when he
But that's the funny part. Like, my son has seen Warhead without the paint. Like,
oh yeah.
he's come to my house and seen my son, and he still goes. He still knows who it is. Still chats with him. But then, soon as that paint's on for like my little guy, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's on. It's on now. Now something's gonna happen."
Oh yeah,
He
just
How
like
someone get hurt.
Well, my 3-year-old understands YouTube, right? So he wanted to watch or see Warhead. So I put like some family or friendly stuff, and my son's like, "Oh, I know what to do here. Click, click, click." All of a sudden, he's watching like old school Warhead, bloody all over the place. My daddy, why is he bleeding? Wait, what are you watching? How did you
How
find
did you
that?
get there?
Oh. Oh, you're watching the dirt.
He's like had my YouTube subscribed to like some Russian pages, and I'm just like, wait, what? What's going on?
Daddy,
Now you're gonna wonder why all your phones are tapped. Be like, I don't understand what's going on anymore.
Or just be like, Daddy, who's Alex Nabiev? He keeps setting himself on fire.
Yeah, like, oh god damn. That's even crazier. He's taking my phone and been like, I'm gonna take pictures, my daddy. Opens my Snapchat and just starts sending snaps to people. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm sure like freaking probably Shwa was one of the ones that got one of these just random pictures that my kid just sends.
Yeah, and it's just like half of his face. It's not his full face. It's like half of his face. And I'm like, what is going on here? It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, or he'll like, and then like he doesn't know who he's sending things to because he can't read yet.
Yeah,
he can speak fully great, but he sees like the pictures that everyone has these like emotes, and he's like, I'm just gonna send it to the person with the green hair because I like green today. It's like, wait, no, you can't just send things to whoever the hell you please.
Well, Snapchat. That's what's great about it.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. This has been an absolute blast, and I hate to wrap it up, but got to get to the.
I know Shaw needs to go to bed. He's getting old.
Oh no, Guilmy Talks 10 with Mark the Grinder Shaw. Is it the Grinder Mark Shaw or Mark the Grinder Shaw?
I go with the Grinder Mark Shaw. It flows better. Yeah.
Yep.
Comes off the tongue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. It just I'm tired, and that's about it. And my notes for the show are
everywhere, like
as
normal.
Yeah.
Well,
you know.
Where the fuck was that paper I needed?
But I do have the Guilmy Talks 10. These are the 10 either or just random questions.
Yeah, you have fun with these because you're not allowed to think about it.
Yeah, you just got to go quick. Like cardio or weightlifting.
That's easy. I don't think Shaw runs.
No. No, I don't run. I don't do
walks
running.
broodingly.
Yeah.
Only reason I run is if I don't
I
run.
need to. If there's a bomb or something's gonna blow up, I'll run. But
no, I'll fight the bomb. I'll just fight the bomb. I'm not running.
No. You could just eat it.
Yeah.
Or I'm being or as a chubbier guy with a messed up knee, I'll just be like, I'll be the hero. Run towards it, lie down on it. Just be like, do.
Captain America.
Oh, he's sacrificing himself. Damn him.
Oh yeah. Vampire or werewolf?
He looks like a werewolf. That's a pretty easy answer.
Werewolf.
Oh God, you look like Wolfman Jack a little bit. I just noticed.
Yeah.
Shit. You do.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
No, and not saying that as an insult or anything, but
I think I came to your house and I don't think I saw a razor, so I don't think like you would know how to shave.
I do have a razor. It's for my arms.
Those be hairy too.
Yep. Yeah, they are. Trust me.
Oh yeah, this is me. I think I haven't shaved for 4 days, 5 days.
Oh man, that would be me right after I shaved.
I think it's
you're like Tim Allen in the Santa Claus. He shaves off his beard.
I just watched that the other day with a kid. It's the effects hold up.
Yeah, it's actually not bad considering it's like a 20-year-old movie.
It came out in '94.
Yeah, so I was a kid. No, the same year Kurt shot himself in his face.
Yeah, that's right. Weirdly enough that you remember that, and that's how you remember 94.
I don't have Cobain's tattoo on me for no reason. So.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Judas Priest or Iron Maiden?
Iron Maiden.
Everybody picks
That
Maiden.
one surprised me. That one actually, so I didn't think I was going to say. I was like, Judas Priest. Like it's going to be Judas Priest, whatever it is. But no, it's not. It's Iron Maiden.
Yeah. Burger or hot dog?
Yeah, he likes the hot dogs.
I actually like the
And a
burgers.
handshake, but you need a handshake with a hot dog.
Well, yeah, you can, but I like the full burger.
Oh, and I love how who was it? At the end of Ethan's fight, somebody asked, "Oh, what's going to happen with all these hot dogs?" I know, I'm gonna toss them. I guess they were all cooked.
Stupid boys. They love the hot dogs.
Matt Cash grabbed them all.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
We
He
did
probably
call
ate
it
hot
white
dogs.
trash for a reason.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably ate hot dogs for a week too. He was like, "He's so good."
Oh man, it was like because had a barbecue set up. A buddy of mine set up his little food truck thing and just made hot dogs all day, and then I'm just like,
this isn't helping Matt Cash's case in this
Yeah,
story.
no, not at all.
no, I'm just like, okay, yeah, take him. Well, it's all good. I thought he was going to bring him to the back and. Nope,
No.
out the door to the car. I'm like,
Stash. He brought them home.
He put them in his car and left. He was like, "I'm out."
Roses or daisies?
Daisies.
That's an odd question to ask a man, though.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm still surprised by my own answer. I'm like, okay.
And here's the thing. That's why these are fun. These are questions that like nobody asks people. Like
a man thinking, which flowers do I like better?
Or like this one, actor or model?
Actor.
Aren't they the same?
No, an actor and model different. Yeah.
No, because some models become
One
actors
has to
and
speak.
yeah.
One can't be a dumb rock, I guess.
Yeah.
Sunglasses or hat?
Hat. I'm surprised I said that. Well, no, I love sunglasses. I wear contacts purely so that I can wear sunglasses, but I said hat. I'm surprised by that.
Yep.
But you don't really wear hats.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's hats are easier than sunglasses because you got to keep them clean. You got to make sure you remember them. That you don't sit on it. It just, I'm the worst with prescription sunglasses.
If you sat in their glasses, there would be nothing left, Shaw.
It's happened before. I usually leave them at venues, and that's how I always have different sunglasses because I find somebody else's sunglasses that they left at the venue. We usually trade off.
Yep. Author or editor?
Author.
I'd rather write this shit than have to fucking go over someone else's writing going, "Oh, you're dumb shit. Fuck you."
I don't even like editing my own run sheets. I'm just like, "Oh, we're doing the run sheet for the show." I'm like, I don't want to edit this. I can give this to somebody else.
Reading or movies?
Reading.
Yeah. You need to understand how many books this guy has on D&D. It's ridiculous. And I can say this because I've been in your house.
I have a massive fantasy novel collection, actually.
You and my dad would be best friends. I swear to God. Like,
I'm in this man's house. I look to my left, and there's just D&D books as far as I could see.
Wheel of Time?
What's that?
Wheel of Time?
I have almost all the Wheel of Time books, yep.
Yeah, like...
I haven't read all of them yet, but I have them.
Oh, because they're such long reads. It's it makes Tolkien look like a short storyteller.
It really is. I mean, there's like 13 Wheel of Time books. There's only like 5 Lord of the Rings books.
Yeah, about that. Silmarillion goes in that category.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm a giant nerd, okay? I was raised by a giant
so is he.
nerd.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, so am I.
Oh, yeah. And last but not least, and this is my favorite one. Sometimes I get rants on this question. Like, people go back to the Tyson Dukes episode and just listen to his answer on this one. It's fantastic. But toilet paper, over or under?
Under.
Under?
Under. I'm pretty sure under. I don't know why. Under was my answer. I almost want to go check.
Smack you in the head.
I want to go check my own toilet paper to see if it's under or over because now I feel like I
You know what?
wrong.
Everybody
who would have
does.
been the last one to have changed it? Was it you or the other half?
It's probably the wife, so it's probably
My other half
over.
just said over, so.
Yeah.
See, I don't have a lot of OCD traits or anything, but if somebody's toilet paper in their house is under, I have to change it. And my friends have called me out on this. I have done this.
You're the only one in my house. Why did you change my toilet paper?
Oh yeah, no, they send me photos going, why is this a thing? And,
I don't even think I would notice. I think I would just be like, why is this like this? And then I would just go.
Why is this weird?
I'd go back to
Why
what I
is
was
this not
doing.
normal?
Yeah. I don't remember doing this.
Or what did I do to my one buddy's place?
That sounds horrible. What did I do?
No.
When you have to think about what you did to a friend's house, you probably didn't leave it in a good state.
It's called the upper decker.
Oh God.
That's how you leave a job.
Did you actually have you done that to a job?
Yes, I have done that to a job. It was oddly enough, it was a job I left on good terms too. But I just decided on my way out I was going to upper deck them because I wanted to see what would happen, and I never heard anything back about it, and I was really disappointed.
They're probably still in there, like they didn't even notice.
Oh no, you notice. You notice quickly.
Oh, yeah. You notice for a while.
Oh yeah, just saying it doesn't go away for a while.
No.
But my story is I put googly eyes above his toilet paper dispenser, and then I left a sticky note that said, "Beard's good, mullet's bad."
That's a good way of looking at it. I never even thought of that. Yeah.
It's just wow. And everyone thinks I'm this nice guy, and I'm like, no, I'm kind of a prick sometimes. Well, I know this. I'll just help anybody out who asks, and so I'm the nice guy. But
except for when it comes to toilet paper, that's where you
exactly.
Yeah.
It's
that's
like I have this one thing. It has to be this way. It's right. Like even
See, I would be the asshole that comes over and just deliberately goes, "Hey."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like all four of my kids know. I will find who did it wrong, and I will correct them.
Who turned the toilet paper?
Yep.
That's like the thermostat thing. Who touched the thermostat?
Oh God!
You were told not to touch the thermostat.
I'm pretty sure that's what happens at my work. There's some days we go in the lunchroom, it's like 1,000,000 degrees. The next day it's like -5. We're like, what is going on? Someone just gets cold, just do breaks the fucking heater. Do as soon as we get it fixed. Boop.
Just like
they
in the shop.
They put locks on the fucking heater at my work, so people can't play with it anymore.
That's when you know it's bad.
Like every other day, the freaking heating company was at our work trying to fix this shit.
Oh my God.
I work in a shop, and I'm the guy who goes outside. I'm the least senior guy in the shop. Everybody's
it's cold
been there.
outside him.
Everybody's been working there for 10, 15, 20 years. And I work with great guys, but the guy who has the least seniority goes outside, gets the cars, does this, does that, and they will turn the heat off all day long.
Just to fuck with you.
Yep.
Oh
yeah. And
this sounds like something I would do.
Hide the winter coat, put the fall one out. Yeah. I'm just like, okay, where's your jacket? I don't know. Yeah, where you got to go out. Can I have it? It's raining. Does anybody know where the jacket is?
No, you can't.
We have like 8 jackets. Well, we got a garbage bag.
So,
I'm like,
I worked in kitchens, and a buddy of ours was like, he worked with us for a few years, and he was finally like leaving to like finish his schooling and stuff. So I swear to God, we put a T-shirt of his in the freezer. We put like toothbrush in Jello. What else did we do? We did like the work, like his toothbrush, his razor, like his shave, like his razor, and his like toothpaste were in Jello. His chef whites and his T-shirt that he wore to work were put in water and then into the freezer, so they were like ice.
You're the worst. You're the worst type of people.
Oh man, no. Here's the thing. I have had people.
Done this to someone?
Oh God, yeah. I have done the frozen shirt. I have done this. I have hid people's shoelaces.
That's the word. You can't wear floppy ass shoes.
See, that's why I wear loafers now. I don't have shoelaces anymore. I don't have any problems.
You wear slip-ons because you can't reach your feet. That's why you wear slip-ons.
That's exactly why. And whatever, I don't have to tie my shoes, and it's great. I just slip them on and go. So while you're sitting there trying to tie your shoes on, I'm already out the door.
Yeah, dude, honestly, like gotta remember, I just had knee surgery, so there were a few points where I couldn't reach my shoe and someone else had to tie it.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I don't gotta tie
So
my shoes.
I can understand just going,
Yeah.
ooh, look at this.
Get loafers. I'm telling you, man. They're
Oh
lifesavers.
man, I love my black and white checkered loafers. Oh, I love them.
Every time we talk about loafers, I think of like Mr. Burns. See my vest. My vest.
That's a classic throwback.
Oh yeah. Oh,
This
man.
is where we talk about how old we are.
How long
Yeah.
has I remember The Simpsons premiering on TV? So,
Simpsons have been around for 30 years and Bart is still 8 years old. Like, come on.
like I seen
that's
The
a shit.
Simpsons on the Tracy Ullman show premiere.
But that's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like, how do you still have 30 years of shit to write in like a year of a span?
Yep. And
It's
just like
because Homer's in a coma. He's just imagining all of it.
oh yeah, he's just gonna.
I think honestly, I think that's the only way they can like do the end of the series is like just Homer wakes up, be like, oh,
The Simpsons will never
Because
technically end. They'll just be like somebody else voicing them, and it'll go on forever.
Actually, rumors are some of the voice actors are looking to get out, and they're looking for different voice actors because
yeah.
they've been
I'm
doing
sorry
it
if
for
I
so
hear
long.
Bart or anything else. I'm be like, that's fucking Bart.
Yeah, but like you tried
So-
doing one thing for 30 some odd years, you would be like, yeah, I'm done. I need to do something else now.
I've lived myself as 30 years, and I want the fucking I want to bring the loyalty back. I want a different one.
Oh yeah.
Send it
And,
back.
well, after Simpsons talk, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. So,
All right.
couple things. Go check out PWO on YouTube. Go subscribe to that channel.
Foundation is like going on, isn't it right now?
What?
The Foundation, isn't that what's going on right now? You have
Yeah,
like 15
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah. On YouTube, you can check out the Foundation series. New episodes go up every Saturday. You can also see our old shows on IWTV.
Isn't there a
check us
code
out
for
on-
that?
Yeah, there is a code, and I don't remember what it is. 'Cause I'm terrible. And,
I'll
Give him a
post
spot
it.
for a plug and he forgets.
yeah, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're working on a LinkedIn. We're gonna get to that one too. Apparently, that's the new thing.
Yeah.
What's the new thing?
LinkedIn.
You gotta get
Yeah,
on
I thought it was
LinkedIn and TikTok's thing too, but I don't know. That's a whole other thing.
I don't
Yeah,
think we can
LinkedIn
do that with the
is-
wrestling.
No, you
Yeah.
can. It's a business
Like
side.
5-second clips of wrestling won't appease people.
You'd be surprised. If it's a good spot, people might watch it over and over again. Or someone falling over. I like TikToks for watch people get hurt. That's
That,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just like my wife has been watching buildings blow up for the past few days.
that doesn't sound assuring.
She's obsessed with that.
I really like watching buildings blow up.
hey, it's
Honey.
great TikTok. Yeah.
I think we need to go talk to someone.
Well, it's quarantine time, so things are a little different. People have you guys?
More
I don't
time
think
to
they
go.
watch buildings blow up though.
Last question: have you guys noticed in the past couple months people are more open about talking about everything?
Yes.
I think it's that want for human connection, just to like be able
Yeah.
to open up to someone. Like most people haven't seen people for like 6-7 months, other than like that bubble. But so I think it's people are more willing to be like, you know what? No, I can open up and talk about this because like I've had to face it myself for so long now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think people just need contact with each other, and I think that
I like
when you're
hugs.
not doing anything, you know what I mean? Like if you're not doing anything at all in your life, it's like, oh, I work from home, and that's pretty much all I'm doing. It's like, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, just like
These balls are scary. I'm done with this now.
I'm scheduling video chats with friends, which is weird.
Right? It's a weird thing to say, right?
Yeah, and then
I have to, I remember, just knocking on your buddy's door and be like, yo, come outside. Now
Yeah,
you're
right.
like, you got to text him and be like, can you talk for 5 minutes?
yeah, like I'm actually calling people in the van and talking to them to and from work, and I'm like, hey, how's the day going?
Yep.
Oh, and
It's just that need for that human connection. Like, there's been such a gap in it.
just like I've only recorded one live show with Tom. Tom Morton, the cadet, is my co-host.
I like
And-
punching him in the face.
Everybody does.
It's also Tyler Arrow always posts on Facebook. What's the most memorable thing? Punching you in your face. That's always my answer.
Oh yeah, just like I'm like, you know.
I like to punch you. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's what gets me through the day.
Oh, but reason I brought up Tom, he's having his wife's having a kid this week, like getting induced either tomorrow or the day after.
Does he know what a condom is?
No.
No, I thought so. How many kids is that now?
He has to beat me, and he's at number 3 now. So.
He's got a little ways to go, though.
Oh yeah, of course.
He's got to keep popping him out. Well, she does. He can't pop him out.
No, he can't.
And dude is now running his. He's the
running
head
a
manager.
softball team.
But I do want to say thank you very, very much, guys. This has been fun watching Aiden get more and more drunk. So,
sad part, it's only the second one. It's more just stoning my fucking tree.
Hey guys, thanks for listening all the way through there, because it was a fun show. I really enjoyed talking to these guys, and I'm definitely having them back on. Once again, go check out the sponsors. You need any graphic design work, go check out Rob Daya59. If you need any links, just message me. I will put you in contact with him. BatsInTheBelfryArt.com. She is taking commissions, and that is amazing artwork. If you have any birthdays, any anniversaries, if you want a little something special for a friend, a loved one, anybody out there, I recommend personal artwork because of a character that they absolutely love, because you're going to make that person smile. You are going to make them happy. You're going to make them go, oh, how did you, and those gifts are the ones that I actually look forward to giving to people the most. Yes, I'm very weird on receiving gifts, but that's a whole other story. So go check her out. I just want to say thank you very much for Mark and Aiden coming on the show. I had a blast. I think they did too. They put up with my craziness for a while. And once again, sorry for the delay putting this out, but life happens, guys. And go check out all the Guilmy Talk socials at Guilmy on Twitter, at Guilmy Talks on Instagram, at Guilmy Talks on Facebook, or just friend me, Justin Guilmette. You need to email me, justinmguilmette@gmail.com, and I will talk to everybody later. Bye, guys.